in the high Atlas Mountains. At this point, it's about 2,500 meters above sea level. It's very remote and one would think uninhabitable, but this place has been home to the Berber community for over 1,300 years. Now, these mountains are very important to the Berbers because they provide the much needed water that they use for their sole means of subsistence, which is agriculture. The village of Buizgern is home to about 15 families. Being here is like stepping back in time. The people have long defied this harsh environment, remaining loyal to their traditional farming and pastoral methods. 60-year-old Hussein Aitabu has lived here his entire life, growing everything from potatoes to wheat to maize. Life's always been tough, but it is getting tougher.
These days there is not a lot of snow and rain like there used to be. It's not the same. It makes things difficult for agriculture.
For centuries, the Berbers have carved out canals to store and channel mountain spring water straight to their farms. Seems simple, but the technique draws curious researchers here every year. Climate change is a big threat. Hussein tells us that 40 years ago, snow levels would reach about 50 centimeters, lasting from October all through to March. And come spring and summer months, there would be an abundance of water. He used to grow enough crops to sell in the markets. Now they can only grow enough to feed themselves.
For 3 months we opened this irrigation canal for the farms on this side. After we direct the water to this side. We have to do this rationing because of the low amounts of water.
Environmental experts blame declining snow and rainfall levels on climate change. And they say rainfall could be cut by up to another 20% by 2050 at the current rate of global warming. What that means for people here, people like Hussein, is very simple. The end of their way of life.
I don't think the younger generations here will stay in the village and farm. They will go to the city to find jobs because here we are not making any money from agriculture.
Cut off for much of the time, the people of Buizgern have little idea why it's getting warmer. But as world leaders gather this week in Marrakesh, if they need any inspiration or motivation to act decisively on global warming, they need only to look up, toward the high Atlas Mountains on the horizon. There's a landscape and a way of life where climate change is a damaging reality. Maria Galang, CCTV, in the high Atlas Mountains, Morocco.